first class? Who has attended the first class? Oh, quite a number. So just for info, the first class I actually on the halfway only. I didn't manage to talk about payment gateway. I did not manage to talk about actually how to kickstart your e-commerce. And since today there's no other guest speaker, right? Bear with me. Hopefully you don't fall asleep. And after the mcommerce thing, right, I will talk about it. Okay, I'll try to finish it. Just a quick intro about myself. Call me Adrian. I'm not what SITEC claimed to be a coach. I'm just like all of you. I'm an entrepreneur, and I actually started the business right after I graduate. My first job was with this company called OYL Manufacturing. If you've been the first class, you probably know already. And all the while, I have a passion for retail. Normally guys, they don't shop, but for me, right, I like to visit shopping mall. I like to visit Jasco, Tesco, all this, and even when I go Taiwan, and I purposely rent a Uber just to go check out their Costco, see how they actually operate, see how they actually do merchandising. And I happen to like internet, so when you combine retail and you combine retail and internet, what do you get? You get e-commerce. That's why I'm in this field, and the field I always wanted to be. Okay, just a quick few things. Okay, normally what is our next. So this is one of the company I founded, co-founded. Basically, the company is New Way Solutions, Sdn Bhd. And what do? We actually build e-commerce platform for you to build your own online store. Okay. And how do we actually differentiate ourselves in the market? We actually pioneer multi-channel selling in Malaysia, because a couple of years back we realized some of our customers they did not renew with us. And the reason, most of you, if you're a merchant, you're already selling online, you plan to sell online, sales is the only thing that matters. Okay? If you don't have sales, you won't continue to be my customers. So what we actually do, started with Lalong, we actually integrated with Lalong. So because this is one of the lowest cost, easiest way, for you to push your product to the heavy traffic marketplace. As you know, marketplace, they have a collection of items, probably they are in the millions. And through that, we managed to see some results generated for some of our customers. So today, if you want to start selling online, do check us out. And one of the best way actually to go about it is when you are building your own online store, try to actually open up an account in one of the top marketplaces that we actually partner with. Then you hook up, push your product there. That will be actually a good start. Okay, these are some of the marketplaces we work with. If you're in Malaysia, I recommend you probably want to check out the top 4 in terms of traffic count. They are namely 11th Street, Lazada, Lalong, and also Shopee. These are the 4. Okay, and this is another platform I founded about just the Q4 last year. So what do we do this? The JEPI. This is a new initiative by us. What we are trying to do, we see as a data platform to empower you, merchant, if you don't care about building your own online store, okay, to actually sell through, to the Malaysia top 4 marketplaces. First thing we help you to handle is the inventory management. Meaning, when you want to actually sell at all these places, normally just imagine upload products, you need to do 4 times. Okay? But while JEPI, you just need to properly upload the product to JEPI once, and you start do the mapping and pushing to all the marketplace, within just a few clicks. Okay? And then second part, the order part. After that, all the orders we will pull back to the JEPI. We will help you to analyze the data. We can tell you, who are actually your top customers. We can tell you, who at which area, the orders, majority of your orders coming from. This kind of information will actually enable you to decide, for example, where should I open my physical store. Okay, so these are all the data insights that we actually aim to provide. And on top of that, the order pull-in, it will actually connect you to the accounting software. If you are currently running on SQL or AutoCount, we can actually support that. So all this is to help you to actually scale your business. Obviously, you don't need this unless you start to having at least a minimum orders per day of 30 orders above. Then check us out on this one. Okay. And as for ecInsider, this year just now touching something about e-wallet. This is one of our key focus, right, that we are going to cover on our website, ecInsider, this year as well. And this year also we are going to do our first ever conference. Do wait for our news. If you have not, check out our site. Do log on to ecInsider.my and also subscribe to our newsletter. We don't spam. Normally we have 1 or 2 new articles, right? Will be sent over to you on a per week daily basis. And we mainly talk about e-commerce know-how and also insights. Means something, right? Probably only an insider, people are in the field, they are doing it, you know, or then we actually share out with you. And I have this group also, I founded one called Mecha. If you're not on it already, search for it, okay, then you have to answer some questions. You can say that you actually heard about this group, right, from this SITEC class, or then I think the admin will actually approve you in. So what we have inside, e-commerce is a very large industry, okay? It covers people from payment gateway to platform, to logistic, to digital marketing. And all have to actually work closely in tandem. It means there's a lot of integration going to happen, right? And inside the Mecha group, right, I think currently have 4,000 more members. There are people come across from all the industries. And of course, there's a lot of merchants, right? It means, you know, people like you who have products to sell, who are brand owners, who are manufacturers are inside as well. You'll find some interesting folk inside that you can even partner with. Do join us. So today, the topic we're going to talk about briefly is mcommerce. And seriously, for mobile, right, there isn't really too much to talk about. But I still want to share with you, right, DUIs, I think from a merchant perspective, first is some of the statistics. And I think you don't need another step to tell you, right, almost all you and all of your friends already have a smartphone. Okay, but today I want to share with you also, apart from the stats, right, one of the questions that probably lingering in your mind now is, what's next for you? Should you just content with the mobile friendly site that you are having now for your e-commerce store, or should you build an app? Okay, and then I'll roughly talk about e-wallet, okay, and then we probably we'll wrap this up, and then we will sambung balik, right, what I have not finished back in the first class. So, okay, mobile penetration rate in Malaysia. These are all the very boring stats, right? So you're looking at about 140%. So we actually have more mobile subscriber and numbers than our population. It's standing about 40 over million now. Okay? And you look at these are the latest stats. In fact, it's quarter 3 2017 by MCMC survey one, and somehow the subscriber dropped. The whole market currently, of course, dominated by prepaid, 32.4 million prepaid subscribers, and we have about 10 million postpaid subscribers. So it all add up to 42.4 million numbers, okay, active numbers actually in the market. But compared to previous year, it actually showed a drop. Anybody know why? Why does it drop? Our population become lesser? Or we send back a lot of illegal immigrants? I don't have the answer. I hope that some of you can share with me. But I'm checking out with my friends, right, probably in the industry. They can share with me, right, why the subscribers number is dropping. That's something not usual. And then you look at, this is a bit dated. How much time you actually spend on your phone nowadays? And I think I don't need to tell you the first thing, right? You wake up, you look, it's not your wife or your girlfriend beside you, it's not your kids, it's your phone. And then you look at Malaysia, we spend about 187 minutes per day. That is back in 2015. But as the screen get bigger, get sexier, get brighter, get more colorful, get more content, we found ourselves there on our screen, right? More and more so, right? And you can calculate how much time you spend looking at your phone only every day. Half of your day probably, right? And they claim we install about 7.4 apps a month. Do you do that much? App installation? Unless you play a lot of games, otherwise you probably don't consume that much. But the data consumption will definitely be up because we consume more and more, right, videos on our mobile. So agree, this is no-brainers. And let's look at some stats. This I shared last year, 216, 75% of Malaysian adults actually own smartphone. Okay? But this year, it boosts up to 81%. So boring step, but it only tell you right, the way it goes is up. The same thing, right? People always wondering, should you do e-commerce? Actually, this is not even a question at all. You have to, right? Because you have to be where your customer is. And it's a very simple question. Will people go online become lesser and lesser or more and more? The answer is more and more. Will people buy more online or will people buy less online? The answer is more. So you have to be there. The stat just to prove to you, right, that if you don't go there, you're missing out something. And 216, 18 million Malaysian are active mobile internet user. Okay, but how about the figures, right? In 217 now, 21 mil. Okay, adding another mil, another 3 mil, right? Just in 1 year. And this is a critical point. Okay, why you gotta think hard about mobile now? Because to me, right, in every market, when the desktop versus the mobile and tablet market share the internet usage, right, surpass the intersection point, is where, right, there's a lot of behavior changes that's going to happen. And Malaysia, it actually happened back in 216 already. I mean, our mobile internet usage, right, has surpassed our desktop and laptop one. Again, no brainer. Why? You carry a little computer, right, within your pocket with you all the time. Okay. And 216 social, and I believe Malaysian, right, we are addicted to social. We open up our phone, we check our Facebook, we check any new update, right? We look at our WhatsApp, we use it a lot. Some of you might be active WeChat user. So 16 million are using, right, mobile just to access social media alone. And there's a stat saying, right, I think more than 90%, sorry, probably not that high. I cannot recall the figure, but a majority, right, of Malaysians are accessing Facebook via mobile one. Okay, and the 217, 20 mil. Okay, and you see more and more, for sure. Again, this is a no-brainer. You, right, loyalty points and more. What else? Do you actually buy mobile? I mean, airline ticket via mobile? Do you do that frequently? Do you actually purchase stuff online? Physical stuff via mobile? And why do you do so? Easy. Okay, what else? Save. Voucher. Save time. Save time. During go toilet also can order, right? What else? Yeah, now it's a very dangerous thing because you go toilet, you also can shopping. Cheaper is because a lot of vouchers, right? They are targeted and geared towards mobile phone purchase, right? And this is a very smart way because if the vouchers, right, why they actually give you all these vouchers if you get, for example, marketplace like I do that, right? You look at Lazada, 11 Street, Shopee. This voucher code can only work on mobile one. They like to do that. Why? Because they want you to actually have a habit, right, of purchasing, opening up your phone, click on their app, launch it, and buy something. They want to make it a habit for you. And then whenever the next time you think about buying something online, you will have this habit of opening up your phone, try to find the thing, do survey first. If the price is right, you will straight away check out and buy it. And once this habit is formed, it's very, very hard to change one. Okay? And that's why this is the battle of the big marketplace, right? They want to become, right, part of your habit. Think of it, part of your habit. Okay? And yeah, some other stats say 47% use mobile to shop online. But again, it actually tells you the same thing, right? More and more people are going to use mobile to shop online. Okay, that's pretty much, right, the ideas. And these are stats also for my cyber sale. Does most of you know my cyber sale? My cyber sale? Have you heard before? So do you buy things during my cyber sale time? Or you only know Double 11? Or 12, Lazada one? Or you know 99, Shopee one? Which one you know? So my cyber sale is actually, right, initially started by MDEC one. They want to promote, right, just imagine like a Malaysia sale, but this is online one. Okay, then they get merchant to participate. So then in 215, majority of the traffic, right, coming from mobile. Okay, so even the ad you do, everything, you'll find the traffic, right, to the My Cyber Sale website, the campaign are driven mainly by mobile. Of course, partially because it's driven by, they have campaign, right, with line. And let's look at some of the top activities Malaysian do mobile. Okay, but again, this is just for your know-how only. social media, obviously, right? Access email, YouTube, play games. Buying things online, right, are not on top of this chart yet. But I think soon it will be. And let's look at this. Are you doing any of this now? Purchase of product and services rank on 13 only. Okay. And then the growth. Another dry step. Okay, it's growing like 20% in 2 years only. But I believe they will enjoy the double-digit growth, right, continuously until it hit the saturation point. Okay, and these are some of the top apps. I just actually captured this screen, right, a couple of days ago. Are you installing some of this app inside your phone now? These are the top 10. This is for Apple App Store. If you use Apple, right, you have a glimpse of it. You can take a snapshot. Why I want you to take a snapshot? Because if you want to experience mobile commerce, right, you should download one of the top 20 apps, or even all of it, right? Play with it. Okay. Of course, not all the apps, right, you can directly buy one. Okay. For example, this one, IKEA store, right? You can't buy IKEA furniture online yet, right? Obviously, it's a catalog. But it's still rank on this. But you can do the shopping at Shopee, Lazada, obviously. Muda, you can't buy, right? Carousel, you can't buy directly. Okay, you need to actually check. We call it check commerce. They don't actually have a payment gateway for you to make payment. 11th Street, okay, definitely can buy. Taobao, I think most of you are probably even smarter than me when it comes to Taobao shopping. Okay, Hermo, right? I think Malaysian own startup in terms of beauty products. They are creating the #1 players. Okay. My Watson, anyone try it? My Watson? You try to purchase online? Have you tried purchase from the app and then pick up from the store? Anyone try that? Not yet. They can support that. Okay? In fact, the next classes where I'm going to talk about O2O1, I will encourage you to try out my Watson app. Because those O2O, those people who have a retail store present one, they are probably right going to get this O2O thing right. And this will be actually the main thing, right, moving forward in terms of retail and e-commerce integration. And let's look at this one, Google Play Store. So are we seeing the same trend here? Obviously, Shopee actually top both of them now. And Go Shop. Anyone actually buy from Go Shop before? You know this by Astro? Yeah. And the way Go Shop is different, they are actually TV shopping. If you attended my first class, I talked about how Malaysian, right, TV shopping is nothing new. Okay, why? Because all the while we have this TV shopping program where we actually copy Pasale program come here, right? Then we just add it on the airtime, nobody watch one. Then we just convert their pricing, right, from USD to Malaysian ringgit. Then we think the product will sell itself. But the way, right, TV shopping should properly be done, right, is start with the content first. Okay? And this content has to be tailored, right, to the targeted market. That's why Astro Go Shop has been enjoying, right, a very good success, right, because they tailor everything else to local content. And the Korean guy actually bring the program know-how, how to actually produce all this content to Malaysia. And the way they actually do it is very different from other marketplace one. You have to understand, they're focusing on one SKU, sell a lot. Okay, so if today you want to explore partnering with them, you probably come out with a product, and this product proposition is good, or you probably give it to them exclusively, this product model. And I know there are merchants, right, 1-2 SKU, in 1 year alone can be a few million sales in Go Shop alone. So it is huge. Okay. So these are the voucher. And mobile, right, has been actually enjoying, right, aggressive growth. But when I say all this aggressive growth, right, it comes from subsidizing one. So none of this is free. So if you are today, right, you are just startup, you probably cannot afford to do things like this. Okay, you cannot afford. And it's no it's no coincidence that, right, all of the heavily used shopping app now, they are marketplace app. Okay. And because first, they have a huge financial backing. And secondly, right, there's a space, right, have not filled up by any app, shopping app in terms of marketplace one. They want to become part of your habit when it comes to shopping. So even you can look at all these, especially Lazada, Elon Street, right, they utilize coupon only for mobile app purchase, right, for the same reason. And the battle is still ongoing as we speak. And I think the war won't end, right, until one of the parties, one of the players have at least captured 30% of the market share. We are looking about that. Then probably the habit and things, right, will be formed. Okay? So the conclusion is, mobile is a must. So, and how should you, right, as a merchant, should go about it? Okay? So today, anyone here currently sell online and already have an app one? Anyone? You actually develop an app. You? Yeah. Sorry? Oh, no. I don't have that. Yeah. Delete their app after buy something. True? True. Actually, it's a good question, but I don't think that is traced. That probably could be traced from a survey only. Otherwise, you delete an app from your phone, right? The data is not captured, because of course, privacy issue. But this is an interesting question. You can always observe the people around you, and of course, depends on your age group, right? For me, my age group is about 30 plus. I observe what my friend is doing, but I also observe what younger people are doing. It's very important. And I can tell you, like this delete app thing, right? I once asked a lady, right? She actually is she purchased from this Zara, right? She's a Zara fan, but she downloaded the Zara app, buy something, then delete away. Yeah, she did that. So I don't understand this behavior. For me, I test, right? I'm not really an avid shopper or what, but they do things like this, even for Zara, such a big brand. Okay, so you have to think hard. The app one, this will be actually very tricky. Okay, so first thing, right, you want to do a mobile app or web. Okay, let's talk about app first. The cost. Anyone can tell me how much will it cost you to actually do an app? Let's just say a normal app. One for iOS, one for Android. The current market price now. Some of you probably have inquired before, and we are not even talking about we'll be able to do mobile shopping one. Any idea? We just talk about location app. People can find where your shop is. Probably can check some points. Any idea? No idea. I give you an idea. But again, this is neither a benchmark or what. The price can be polarized. It depends whether they already have existing product to serve you or not. 30 to 50K per app, per platform. So today, let's say you want to support, right, a tool, right? You go outside, app builder, they can build for you, right? So for one company, you might need to fork out 60,000, right? One for iOS, one for Android. That's the kind of cost, and that does not cover, right, the maintenance and the support for years to come. Okay, so you have to think about that. And of course, if you do app, there are certain things that a mobile web cannot do. Okay, the access to hardware features is one of it. So if you do an app nowadays, right, is a location, right, that is only built into mobile. I want to show you one example. Any of you try Amazon or download Amazon app? Any of you? You didn't. Okay, any of you here read and you actually visit, you go to bookshop, Popular, MPA from time to time? Do you? Try download this Amazon app. It's an app, right? You can access to your phone camera. You try to search product. And this is what it does. It can actually, right, scan your product cover. Okay, and you try with the books. I think the accuracy, I tried so many times, never failed before. So you just automatically scan your book cover, then you return the product and the price. Where you can actually add to cart, right, for Amazon, and then purchase right away if you wanted to. This is only possible via an app, mobile app. You can't do this kind of thing, right, with a mobile web one, okay? Because it access to the functionality of the hardware, okay? And obviously, if you do an app versus a mobile web, it's faster in terms of speed, in terms of user experience. Of course, provided your developer doesn't suck. That's very important. And if you do an app, it can actually put your data and storage in your phone without connectivity. Okay, that is possible. And with mobile web, you have to be constantly online. So bear in mind a few key differences. But still, the question right now to this, okay, app or web. First of all, I would say web is a must. Mobile web means every website you are building now, whether for e-commerce or not, you have to be mobile friendly, right? Why? People are accessing, searching, right? Searches on mobile is going way faster than desktop. So when people search things on Google, and if your website is not mobile friendly, the ranking of your site, right, will be impacted. Okay, take note. That's why it's very important. So same things go for if you build an e-commerce site, you have to be mobile friendly. Or if you talk to developers, right, there's another jargon they call it responsive. If you hear this too, then you know that you are getting a mobile friendly site. So now back to the app thing. Should you do an app or not? Shopping one, First question, before you do an app, what must you have first? Or ask yourself, will you download, right? Let's say today, right? Let's talk about SITEC. SITEC is a new retail brand, right? Your neighborhood grocery, okay? Then you suddenly see an app promoted. Will you just download this SITEC app, right? If you haven't heard of it before? Will you do that? The answer is no. Okay? So, if you want to do an app, let's assume that you are doing grocery business. You probably need to have a customer base first, right? So this customer base have to know your brand, your name, what does you do in prior, or probably they have to be able to buy some. They have already purchased something from you before, okay? And how much this customer base, right? We are talking about. Any guess? I give you an idea, okay? 100,000. If you have 100,000 customer base, you probably can consider do an app. Why? When you do an app, that time you have to promote it, right? So if 100,000 base, if 10% people download, you have 10,000 downloads, correct? And how to get this 10,000 download? People keep opening it, use it, and without deleting it. So this will actually relies on what type of product you are selling. Okay? Today, if I only sell TVs, I'm the biggest TV seller in Malaysia. Does it make sense for me to do an app? You probably download, buy, use my voucher, then delete away. Why? Because how frequent you buy TV? When you move house. You probably buy TV, right, for your friends when they actually move in new house also, right? But do you buy it frequently? And after you purchase it, right, how long will it take for you to repurchase it again? 5 years? 10 years? Right? And depends on how much TV you watch. Since most of us don't watch much TV any day, it will last very long time, right? We suppose so. And that's why it's important to think of all this, right, before you decide you should build an app or a web. And then how many shopping app, right, currently do you install? How many? Anyone have more than 3 one? Shopping one? 3. What's that? Lazada? Shopee? 11 Street. See, these 3 marketplace. So you use it compare price, right? Mana cheaper, mana beli, right? Other separate culture. I also do the same thing. Anyone else apart from? I want to know, any one of you install app that is not Lazada, not Shopee, not Lelong, not 11 Street one? Shopping one? Any? eBay. Okay, that's a good one. You probably buy cross-border for product you cannot get here. Anyone else? Zalora. Okay, fashion. Good. Who else? AliExpress. Okay, this is another cross-border buyer. What else? Carousel. Okay, Carousel, we don't really consider fully mcommerce. The reason is you cannot pay for it. Right? For carousel, you buy things, right? You probably need to check up, transfer money, they send to you, hopefully they don't cheat you, or you come face to face to transact. So it's more like a classified model. Okay, it's very important that you have to be able to pay for it online. If you don't have this kind of element, we won't consider it as commerce, okay, or non-mobile commerce. So you can see all these are big brand names, and if you don't have a brand present, they won't download it. You can forget about it. This one I will show you. And just now I talk about customer base of 100,000. Why? This is as a benchmark only. Because if you have this base to actually build on, it probably will worth your effort to actually build it, maintain it, continue to support it. And depends on largely your type of product. Just now I talked about TV, so you know that it doesn't make sense because you yourself won't do that. But what if today you are selling something like grocery, right? I give you an example. Does it make sense, right, for people like 99 Speed Mart, right, to actually have an app that can let you order their stuff? Does it make sense? Actually, it makes a lot of sense. So why? Because you go there, you buy the thing, and normally we keep on buying the same thing over and over. Okay? Once you start to the brand, let's say every time I go to 99 Speed Mart, right, I will buy some 100 plus, I will actually get some mineral water, stuff like that. And most of the time, the thing you buy is the same. And most of the time, if you buy the thing the same, an app, right, is the perfect way for you to shop because we can put all this, right, inside our, let's say, favorite cart list. One time, just check out. And imagine in the near future, when mobile wallet, right, actually become very, very popular, hopefully as popular as Alipay or WeChat Pay, right, in China, then how fast we can easily pay for and check out and get the stuff delivered to our home. So all this actually makes sense. So think, when you want to build an app for your business, all these, right, have to put into the consideration. Then you will know whether it will worth your investment or not. Okay? And these are the smartphone penetration and number of apps installed by country. Okay, this is not the 217 one, a bit dated. You look at where is Malaysia? Yeah. So our smartphone penetration rate about 80%, right? And then we average, right, we install, I think per year, 30 app. Okay? And out of this 30 app, right, we install. Okay, we download and install. How many of the app we actually use? One? 7. And can you try to guess, right, what are the popular one? Sure, on top one for most Malaysians. WhatsApp, Facebook, already 2 already. IG, WeChat. What else? Twitter. What else? All social media. Instagram just I mentioned already. What else? Waze. Waze. Malaysia is one of the top countries that uses Waze. And if you go Thailand or have friends in Thailand, they don't use Waze one. They use Google Map. Then do you know why Malaysians use Waze? Do you know why? Exactly, avoid someone. Yeah, in Google Map, right, you cannot. Police are here. Then people go and police are here. Slow down already. You can't do that in Google Map. So because of this feature, right, it become popular in Malaysia. Right? So you have to understand the local people behavior. And I want to show you this because I want you to think hard. Even you successfully build it, even you have the right type of product, you're selling grocery, everything else, it doesn't mean they won't delete your app. Okay? Because eventually, right, we only frequently use these 7 apps. And then we install all these app cleaner thing. Then they'll tell us, wow, this list of apps, right, you don't use it frequently. It eats up your memory. Then you just one app all uninstall, right? That's what we all do again. So how not to be deleted? Not easy, okay? And percentage of total online spend on mobile, web or app. Luckily for Malaysia, right? Almost the same. Almost the same. So it means the good news is for all of you, probably we want to save money, right? We use the dollar to actually do better marketing or reward our customer. A mobile app will do just fine for you, okay? And top reason they don't want to use your app. Okay? The fourth one is just like the gentleman one, take up too much memory on my smartphone. But I think smartphone nowadays huge capacity. It's just a matter of, I think if you use Android, right, over time your phone will slow down. It doesn't happen on Apple phone. But Apple phone did admit recently they purposely slow it down after your battery got getting old. But that's not the OS fault. This is the company one. They actually did that. So the list you need to have, remember, make sure your e-commerce site is mobile friendly. That's all I can tell you. And then based on what I just shared with you, then you actually decide whether you should have a mobile app for your business, especially e-commerce. Okay. And moving forward, this I will cover in more details in the next class when we talk about O2O, the omni-channel. Because why this is important, and in mobile actually play a very important part. We call it a channel agnostic approach. If you're selling something now, you want to be where your customer is. It's as simple as that. So if you are selling something now, you are a merchant, you are brand owners. First, I think the future will be like this. You will have your own domain, online store, your own .com one. Okay? You have control of the promo, everything else, the design, where of course you are not being charged a commission by the marketplace. But second, you will actually partner and sell in one or multiple marketplaces. Okay, because in every single market, there will be one or at least two, right, large size marketplace that actually dominate the market. And why? Because this marketplace, right, and just now the lady shared, you have 11th Street, Lazada, Shopee in your phone, right? They will always occupy consumer phone, right? Because they carry a large SKU and selection, assortment inside the website itself, okay? And third, you will probably, right, have a mobile app that combine your loyalty together with the site offering, provided if your category is suitable. Okay, that's what we talk about. And then I think you will have one or multiple physical store. I think the future will be all these, right, combined together. And of course, the main challenge to make this happen is how are you going to integrate all the system so that when your customers, right, they touch point with you, no matter from mobile, web, app itself, they go to your store, you know exactly, let's say, this is Adrian. And when he buy things, right, you reward him with the points. And when he want to actually redeem module, right, he can redeem from any particular channel. So this is not easy to do, but this definitely will happen because integration is already happening as we speak. And you will see, I think, some new technology company try to offer this as a single solution to actually cater to your O2O needs. Okay? Then e-wallet. This will be important. And this not just got to do with the app itself. Currently, any of you, just now you AliExpress and buy from the Taobao one, right? Do you use Alipay to actually check out? No. Well, let's say imagine in China, right? Now they buy from the app. When they check out that time, right, they use their thumbprint only. Just like that. It's frictionless one. So it also means, right, you will tend to spend a lot more. Okay? If you're selling something, good news for you. But if you are a shopper, I mean, you like to shop a lot, I think you'll find a hard time trying to actually control. And let's look at Malaysia e-wallet space. It just started. This is the tier 1 players, right, I'll talk about. Any of you have any of this app in your phone now? Let's talk about one by one. Alipay. So let me share with you. Alipay currently partner with Touch and Go. And of course with CIMB as part of the shareholders, they're probably going to roll out their wallet by I think Q1 or Q2 this year. So let's see what they're going to come out with. And whatever Alipay do, Lazada will back their initiative. Okay? Because Lazada is supposed to have their wallet launched under the Hello Pay in 2017. But I believe because due to this new initiative, it got actually delayed. And it means Alipay, right, when they launch that time, they will have a large pool of consumers, right, to market to. Okay, so this is a different kind of play. WeChat Pay, I think a lot of you have WeChat, and you know, my friends actually sent me some ang bao using WeChat Pay, and I actually got a WeChat Pay wallet here now. Oh, but I can't pay anyone here yet. And let's see, they also got a license here. And these two, right, they are the largest players in China. They almost dominated the whole market. Will we see the same thing here? I'm not sure yet. Boost? Anyone have this? No. Anyone here from UTM? University Technology Malaysia? No also. Actually, Boost, right, is by Axiata, Celcom. This was launched not too long ago. Okay? And if you go eat chicken rice or whatever, currently you can go to Boost, right? And you can buy that voucher at a discount one. So you actually do save some money when you actually frequent go shop. Do try it out. And why I ask UTM, they currently partner with UTM, right? They want to make all the shop, you know, inside UTM accept Boost as a payment. I think it's a smart strategy. If you can actually make college students, right, to adopt you, especially the young consumers, right, you probably stand a high chance to win over the market. WeCash, any? How is it? What you used to pay for? Game. Voucher. What kind of voucher? Go shop. So do you still use it after the voucher? That's what we Malaysians do. Got voucher when we go back, right? But seriously, I don't blame you for not, because you probably can't find much merchants. Okay, that's one of the challenge. And this is a game, right? There's no small player can survive one. It's gonna be huge. And obviously, WeCash, they are backed by DG. It's a DG industry. So these are all big players. GrabPay, I think licenses got approved. And using Grab, right? You go Singapore, you will see the interface automatically change one. They will actually brand it as GrabPay when it comes to actually the payment portion. And you can actually top up the wallet one. So let's see, they will have the same thing here, because different with WeCash and Boost, they don't have a consumer base. Okay? But Grab, they have. All the riders, right? All of us, right, who actually frequently take Grab to commute, they already have millions of us. So they have a serious advantage in this. Keeper? Anyone? They probably launched earlier on. What's the company name behind Keeper already? I can't recall now. But they actually acquire two companies. One is a technology company that do app, and another company, right? I think they acquire Webcash. These two companies combined, they spend about 14 million to make it happen, and that's before any marketing effort yet. Okay, so you look at what it actually take to actually run this kind of business. The problem with this, the interface is a bit complicated. Okay, and this one just recently launched one, Big Pay. Right, and Tony Fernandez said something very interesting. He said, right, Big Pay one day will be bigger than Asia. Yeah, he actually put on his Twitter. And actually, Big Pay is, I would say, right, it's an e-wallet functionality built on top on the MasterCard prepaid one. It's a bit different because what I'm telling you, I actually try out all this app, right, as I share with you. I will write a very detailed review, right, and the comparison chart in between all these e-wallet. I myself interested to know, right, how it works and actually who will eventually win out. And the last one, the one to pay. Anyone heard of it? Obviously you didn't read ecInsider. Actually, this one is by Berjaya Group. One to pay. Previously, they know as M1 Wallet. They rebrand it, they become One to Pay, and they claim they can win the market and have a portion of it because they have 2,000 over 7-Eleven shop, and I think another 1,000 over Causeway shop support it, and plus all the F&Bs, right, chain store, Kenny Rogers, Starbucks, blah blah blah, owned by the Berjaya Group one. Okay, Again, let's see how this is going to play out. So, as I said just now, the chart one, you want to experience mobile commerce, you know actually how is it like, just download and try it out. Just become a shopper. And I think most of you probably experienced it already. If you have not, do it. You will see firsthand. And I highly recommend try out Watson one. Okay. So this one I want to end before I actually summon back right what I left last week. E-commerce, right? This Jeremy Liu is from US one. He actually quoted some quote very interesting one. This is one of it.